All right, guys. So UFC Fight Night just happened on Saturday, and it was Adesanya versus Pyfer. This was a stacked card from top to bottom. Even some of the prelims had me shocked, and yeah.
Yeah, bro. Some really shocking stuff in this card,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So
Definitely a lot to unpack here.
let's go down towards the bottom so we save the good stuff. Uh, even this prelims, we got what down here? We got Chase Hooper. I don't remember how he was prior
Yeah.
to this, but against Lance Gibson Jr. and
I
he
feel like
got
I've seen Chase
KO'd.
Hooper. I feel like I've seen Chase Hooper fighting all the time, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know.
true.
It's just like
Like
I,
every 3 or 4 cards.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, props to him. He did get knocked out, but
props.
but we respect the activity.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what happens when you're busy all the time, you know? Or as he said in that one post fight interview, he might have been gooning too much for this camp.
Yeah, bro. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, dude.
That's gonna. You got to channel it. You got to retain that. You already know.
Yeah,
You know where we're
channel
going
that
with that.
energy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, that's a whole topic for another video,
Yeah, bro.
but
And then that was pretty much it. This was a really good fight, but again, I wasn't there to watch all of them perfect
yeah,
start to finish, but supposedly this fight was like bloody and crazy. I didn't get the chance to fully go through it.
yeah,
But
bro. But yo, Terrence McKinney, bro,
yes, sir.
that was wild.
T-Rex
That
back in the
was
win.
that was reminiscent of his. I believe it was his first fight, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was a debut fight.
When he,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, 24 seconds,
Insane.
just absolute insanity, bro.
He literally did the same formula, bro. Just pressed forward extremely fast. Hit like, kept him at distance with his what he does like teep kicks, I think, and then he does jabs and
Yeah,
he has really good 1-2s. He did get I think Kyle Nelson tried to throw a takedown or he kicked him in the leg so he like fell down, can't remember, but then got right back up, bam, planted him with that 1-2 like usual. He's got a lightning
yeah.
fast 1-2, that's for sure.
Nah, bro, that was crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's what 18-8, so he's
Yeah.
not. you know, the record isn't reflected, bro. But this, I mean, good record nonetheless. But like, this dude's a killer, bro.
Oh yeah.
For real.
I would like to see future matchups against higher people. Once he can crack that like
Yeah,
top 10, I don't remember if Nelson's
yeah.
ranked or not, but that would be there's some pretty interesting lineups for sure.
No, for sure, bro. He's a fighter I'd love to see like climb up the rankings,
Yeah.
and he's just a really cool fighter with a cool story and
Yeah.
everything, you know. So
Oh, that's for
it's
sure.
cool to see, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
always cool to see an instant knockout like that,
Oh yeah,
So
always entertaining. I guess this was also a knockout. Did not get to see it, but it didn't win a bonus,
yeah,
so it's okay. Same with this one. Also a knockout. Damn, there was a lot of finishes on this card.
yeah. I know
Didn't
there's
watch
a
this
lot
one
of stuff
either.
with, yeah,
But Michael Chiesa against Nico Price. That was crazy because this was Michael Chiesa's retirement fight. I mean, I didn't even know he was still
yeah.
fighting, but he came back and
I
submitted
didn't either.
Nico Price, who's like decent. I don't know how he's doing as of late, but at one point in time, he was somewhat high up in the welterweight or lightweight rankings, something like that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, good way to go out,
Yeah,
for real. I mean, first round submission, go out with a bang just like
yeah,
that,
dude.
bro.
I think
So,
it was in his hometown or
props to Michael
something.
Chiesa.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear about that, but I mean, sure, that's what's up.
yeah, something like that. But next up was Grasso versus Barber. This was
Yeah.
definitely, without a doubt, the craziest fight of the night.
Craziest fight of the year or craziest
Maybe,
knockout
dude.
of the
Yeah,
year.
probably
I would,
craziest
no,
knockout of
for
the year,
sure,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's
I
crazy to
mean,
say, but like, damn, dude, that was insane.
in a fight, in a sport where people are, beating the shit out of each
Yeah,
other, you still don't see someone like straight stars floating around their head, bro.
yep,
Like she was like looking
birds,
like she was seeing like the Mother Mary or something, bro, on the
dude, for
ground. Like it
real.
was you don't see that every day, bro.
No,
And like I mean I think a lot of us too thought when we saw that like is she good,
yeah,
And
that's
I
definitely
mean
one
I
of those
respect
finishes.
to yeah. No, respect to Alexa Grasso for how she handled it after, kneeling and making sure she's all
Yeah,
good
mm.
and everything, bro. But like, damn,
Dude,
that
she
was
knocked her out with a cross, and then instantly, like literally as she's falling, jumps on her back and gets her rear
yeah,
naked in.
dude.
five,
Yeah,
two,
bro.
3 seconds, whatever it was, 3 seconds too long. I was like, holy dude, and then just lays there.
God, dude.
And you got the production team filming her for what literally felt like 3 or 4 minutes straight, just
I know,
lying there.
dude. She's just like, yeah, dude. Like those eyes, bro. You could tell like she was not there, bro.
No, not good.
But obviously, that's the danger of this sport,
Yeah.
So we're just happy to see her like get up and be good and everything. But shout out to Alexa Grasso, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
that's yeah,
I mean, she was the champ
incredible
for,
display.
quite a while, I'm pretty sure. She
Yeah,
lost only to Valentina. And I mean,
yeah,
feel like they're neck and neck with each other, Like, I think she can get right back up there. They were fighting for what, like rank 3 and 4. So it's a matter
yeah.
of
So
time.
she's like, yeah, Alexa Grasso's now she's ranked 3, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, yeah. So damn, like that was gotta that was one of those knockouts that you didn't even see what happened.
Oh, no.
Like I like when I first saw that I like had to rewind a couple times and
I
then
know. Same.
even in slow motion it's still like crazy, bro. Like you can even it was just too much happening before your eyes, bro. Like
Lightning quick ending, bro.
it's crazy, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, the next one was also crazy, just not in the same way. It was Izzy versus
Yeah.
Pyfer. I mean, Pyfer came out with a lot of things that he was saying before this fight, like he's
Yeah.
going through mental health struggles, and he had found God, and he like supposedly tried to take his life, all like crazy things, and you're like, damn, bro, that's a lot to go through before a fight. But clearly, it fueled him in the right direction. Not saying that he couldn't have done it without that, but Izzy still looked lightning quick in there. He still looked like he was doing great. But a lot of people were saying this, and I do agree
Yeah.
that he got too close. He wasn't sticking to what he was good at, and Pyfer was able to capitalize
Yeah.
on that. He's got better boxing, obviously. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's sad to see, bro. I mean, I'll just be straight up
yeah,
because it's he has the same movements, but you can just tell he's kind of lost a step, like
yeah,
it's not really the same Izzy, but I mean, he is, but he isn't,
yeah.
like it's just he just the things are evolving, and you know, 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, bro, Izzy would demolish him.
Oh
I feel
yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, that's just life, bro. I mean, it's just props to Izzy for coming out and showing up, and he did actually have some
Oh
good
yeah.
moments in that first round. That knee,
Oh,
I
that
mean,
was brutal. I remember hitting that
yeah,
or seeing that, and I was like, "Damn, wait, he's got a chance here." I was like, "Wait, this might be."
yeah,
But no disrespect to Pyfer, he was awesome. He's been a class act. He seems like he's a great representation for MMA going forward. If he
oh,
becomes
for
champ,
sure.
who
I
knows?
think he's undefeated in the
Oh
UFC,
yeah,
right? Or
undefeated in the UFC, bro.
yeah,
That's crazy. And
he
he's
lost before, but he's hasn't lost in the UFC yet.
oh,
So
and went from rank 14 to 4 with this fight. Talk
yeah,
about crazy.
yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know where that's gonna place Izzy after this,
yeah,
but obviously they're not just gonna like trade places, but
no,
it'll be tough for Izzy. Like, I think Izzy's kind of content with, he had his run,
yeah.
that kind of deal, and he's fighting for the love of this sport,
Hmm.
but it'd be cool to see him win again soon, fight someone. Yeah, it's just been a minute.
Yeah, dude. I
It's been
mean,
a
there's
couple years
still
since we've
there's
seen him on
still
top.
a
So
lot of good fights in middleweight for him. I don't
yeah,
think that he's gonna stay exactly in the top 5 unless he randomly gets his, speed back. But that's really seems to be the only thing he's lost. Obviously, there's also the evolution of MMA as a whole, which like there's little
yeah.
small subtle things, people adjusting to his style. But he's still. It looked like he just doesn't have the reaction timing, I guess.
That's what it
Um,
is, bro. It's like the lateral quickness,
yeah, exactly.
You can
And
just tell like he has the same movements, the strength is there, but
yeah,
the lateral quickness is
and
what's off, and that's what separates him from the younger guys.
yeah. Well, and the big thing that a lot of people are capitalizing, well, not a lot of people, but Joe Pyfer being one of those people is capitalizing on is his lack of wrestling. And I mean, Pyfer just took him down and did what he wanted with him. There was a point at the end where he was just laying there kicking his feet while he's getting punched. And I'm like, dude, but he's just not amazing on the ground, but Pyfer's also got some bombs for hands. So going forward, I didn't think he would, make this big of a jump or even fight Izzy. I feel like that's a crazy flip of the script. So going forward, like Joe Pyfer
Yeah.
versus a lot of people is gonna be really intriguing, and
Yeah.
even Izzy against some of the lower ranked new guys, like Izzy versus like RDR, or like something like something
That's a
like
fight
that.
I'd want to see
Yeah,
for
that'd be
sure.
still pretty sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It'd be cool to see though. I wonder what's next for both these guys. Joe Pyfer, he's gonna keep. He's rising up in the ranks.
yes sir.
Um, it'd be cool to see. Where he goes with that. I mean, if he keeps it up, he's undefeated. Is he? It's just good to see him fight.
Yeah,
He's a legend. He's one of the greatest middleweights of all time. So just him going out and fighting, it's good to see. It's been a minute,
yeah.
so
Everyone
we'll
loves
just
watching him fight regardless. I don't think he's gonna
for
get
sure,
as long as he's not in that
yeah,
upper echelon, he'll do well for himself. Like I think
yeah. I
he
hope
can
so
win
for
against
sure.
a decent amount of people still.
Yeah,
But yeah, so going forward, there's some exciting stuff on the horizon, especially for middleweight, flyweight. But all the others are kind of lower ranked people. But again, who knows what's gonna happen next? So y'all stay in tune.